Sorry about that. The recording cut out. As I was saying, it's essentially impossible to hit with that attack in practical use. In case you forgot what attack I was talking about, because this might be a different part, let me switch and show you real quick. Basically, oh, this is the right one. This attack right here. Even if you get a parry off, you won't have time to do that attack. Like, ever. You basically have to be extremely lucky. Ah, well, you know, and this guy isn't even a... Yeah. Probably gonna die. Okay, no, we didn't actually die. And we were slowed down by the fact that we were trying to do something. Dang it, I did not want to do another Estus Flask. Huh. Oh, we got a sword, the Dark Sword. That is it's a top tier weapon. Well, I mean, it was. They nerfed it. I mean, it might still be kind of top tier, but it's not as good as it was. That was a weapon that people searched for. I mean, it's still pretty good, though. It's still pretty good. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Drink up. Yeah, need a minute. Get my souls. Nope. We don't care about you. Quit it. And what do you know, of course this was the one that I ended up getting. I don't think there's actually anything back here. It's entirely pointless, but we're gonna... Yep. No, we got hit by the grab attack and we're probably going to die now. Darn it. I seriously hate grab attacks. They're so... I mean, yeah, I guess they're stupid, but you know what I mean. It's just an attack that does an absurd amount of damage. There's actually quite a lot of items in the swamp, by the way. I mean, we've missed quite a few. Because we're not really going through... yeah, that's an item you really don't want to miss. The Estus Shard. We can get another flask now because of that. But yeah, you really want to go through this area with fine-tooth comb because there's some decent items around. Alright, getting rid of another fire. And I'm pretty sure you get the idea, you know. Blah, blah, blah. Skip. Sorry if you hear a sound. There's a bus passing through the area. You know, buses are pretty loud, and it's not exactly like this building is 100% soundproof. I would say the soundproofing in this building is probably terrible. Probably, I don't know. I mean, it would be especially terrible if you heard the bus, because the microphone I'm using isn't, you know, the best quality, but if it could pick up the bus, then that means walls are absurdly thin. Either that or that bus is like just having a you know, good lung day, which doesn't really make sense because it's a bus, but you know what I mean. You get what I'm trying to say by saying that. And that's all that really matters. Whether you actually get what I'm trying to say or not. Drink, please. Good. So worth it. So worth it just to grab that item. There's a couple things I need to look for to make sure I'm in the right direction. Nope. Went back toward the beginning. I need to go this way, I think. I used to know how to navigate this area, but I don't really know how to do it anymore as much as I used to. I used to, like, know perfectly where I was, like, at all moments in this area. I mean, I still know somewhat. Is this the last one, or is this the one that one of the ones that I already lit? This might be the first one I lit, to be honest. It probably is. Actually, nope. This is the one. Ooh, rusted gold coin. There's only like 5 of those in the game, I think. And there we go, nice. The area to the boss has opened up. Oh yeah, skip. I was trying to find the right button to skip. Just totally using the wrong one. You already know about those guys. Let's see, which way do I want to go? I think this way. Did you notice us? Alright, good. He's pretty stupid. That's good. That's where we came from, so what we want to do is we want to go... I'm going to say about this way. I mean, I'm using a lot of embers, but as long as I don't just start using all of them, I should be good. Okay, just dang it, man. This is why this area is so annoying, because there's this stupid swamp water. Stupid sludge all up in the swamp water. It's so annoying. I mean, it's not like I had very many souls to begin with anyway, so I suppose it's fine. But I mean, you can see how that's super annoying. I mean, when you're in the thick areas, you can't run anymore. The fastest way to get around is just to do this. Either that or you're just walking super slow. And even when you're using your fastest mobility, like, you just have to surrender to the hits unless you take extreme evasive actions, which is kind of difficult when you're trying to move as quickly as you can and you're basically just ignoring the enemies. Of course. Drink. And this guy's way stronger and he's got way more health. Seriously? Oh, come on! There should really be a cooldown on the grab attacks. Or something, because this is ridiculous. I'm sorry if my salt is annoying you, but I mean, come on, that was absurd, right? I mean, that's their most damaging attack. For the most part, at any point of the game, unless you're over-leveled for that area, it's going to kill you. And there's no cooldown whatsoever. He can just spam it however much he wants. Which, I mean, then again, I suppose it is Dark Souls, of course, but still. There's, you know, there's a difference between making a game hard and making it annoying on purpose. But, you know, what do I know? It's not like I develop games or anything. But of course, I'm just being super salty because I'm, you know, getting owned by the area. Ah, yes, the last case of areas where ye old giant buddy can help us out. And I believe these are the last white young branches of the game. And so after collecting all of them, I think the giant dies automatically, and then you don't have to fight him anymore for the Hawk Ring. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of the crabs, like the big crab in the back of the Crucifixion Woods gave you a ring, and I forgot to mention that. I guess I'll show you later on at some point where that crab was. I think I've gotten all the items here now. Hold on a second, let me check the white tree branches. Oh, never mind, I think there's like 10. I might just go back to that area and do like a another 0.5 video basically. And go back to that area and essentially show me killing the giant if he's not automatically dead at this point. Because from what I remember, if you collect all of the white branches, basically the giant, you know, just automatically, he either leaves or dies. It's not really explained or anything. You know, it's just something that happens. It's a specific item I'm looking for. I think it's this way, since this is where the frogs are. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way, basically. Oh yeah, and since I'm here, I might as well grab this bonfire up here. Probably should have done that from the beginning, but, you know. And one great improvement they made here is that you can drink Estus flasks while on a ladder. You could not do that in previous Souls games. Oh, I wish I could use that purple moss clump while on here, but no. The flask was a start. The flask was a start. Some illusionary wall right here. Alright. Oh, darn, the crystal. We tipped off the crystal lizard. Should have known. And of course he's gone now. I mean, I'll just have to kill him later on at some point, but I mean, now you know that that will trigger his range. This is another one of those Covenant areas. It's the Old Wolf of Farron. Farron's Watchdogs or something. Yeah, Watchdogs of Farron. And that's how you get to join the Covenant. Alright. Now that I've done that, I can go up here. There's some items up here before we actually go over to the area where the boss is. I mean, it's not the boss yet, but it's just the area where the actual room to get to the boss is. I think there's an item on there. That's why that platform's there or something. No. It's a demon right there. Oh, yeah, I remember why it's there now. It's there so that you can do this. Basically, you go around and then you drop down to here. And you're able to get over here. That's why. And there's 2 crystal lizards over here. Hopefully you can get both of them. Oh, seriously, a large Titanite shard? That's not... Okay, both of them gave one. It's not extremely good, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, oh, never mind. There's 3 crystal lizards here. Totally forgot about that. And you know, of course, these, you know, it's another iteration of the salt crystal lizard. You know, he's here to lead you to enemies, get you ambushed or some junk. But, you know, luckily we're just so good at the game that somehow his trap didn't work for whatever reason. You know, clearly it's skill. Just so good. I mean, I don't know why you would suggest that it was dumb luck. It was, you know, it was clearly skill. It's 100% me. Had nothing to do with the enemies, for whatever reason, not proccing. Don't even know why you would suggest that. Probably because, you know, you doubt my skill and you're jealous of it. I don't know. Obviously, I jest, though. Clearly, it, you know, entirely to do with the fact that the crystal lizard's trap didn't work. And I thank it for that. Because I was going to purposely go into it, the trap, just because, to show you. And, it didn't work. Guess that happens sometimes, alright? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and okay, I did not want to jump entirely off of that. I actually wanted to go down the proper way, but whatever. I'm going to actually challenge this guy. Probably do this. Once we get in range. There we go. Dang it, let me walk onto him. Oh, wow. He one-hits me. He gives you either the demon axe or the demon, fist, I believe. Excuse me. Now let's get his attention. Not really. We don't really want his attention. But we're going to use the almighty powers of the binoculars. Yes, that's right. We're going to call in the power of the binocular man. I don't know the range of the... I wonder where my souls are. Oh, they're over there. scared, bro? You scared? Dang it. Okay, note to self, if he does that, you're in his range. Like, he's got a wide thrust. Alright, good. I'm honestly, I'm not used to fighting him at range. Like, I've only ever, you know, I've only ever actually fought him in a melee fight, basically. And I was, essentially, I tried to fight him, and I kept dying like I am this time. Except, you know, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna come back later. And when I came back later, I kicked the crap out of him, essentially. So, what we're going to do is we are going to do the same thing we did this time, except we're going to do it right. Seriously, the salt is real this episode. Or maybe this episode and the past episode. Or it might be the last 4 episodes. I don't know how I'm going to split this up yet. Nope. Nope. Oh no. No! Seriously, what the heck? Why did he decide to charge then? It's like, I'll never understand the AI of this game sometimes. It's like he had so many opportunities to charge earlier, but he decides to charge right then and there at the exact moment that it was worse. I mean, you know, you'd swear that sometimes the AI does things as if it's like smart enough to actually be a player, but it's not. It's definitely not smart enough to be a player. We already know that. It's you know, it's just an AI. It's just a coincidence that it happened to charge at the exact perfect moment. Or maybe it charged because we turned our back to it for a second, but I don't know. Well, we're dead. One more time. Exciting gameplay right here, guys. Don't you think? I mean, we're already sitting on 0 souls. We've literally got nothing to lose. 2,000 was basically nothing to lose, too. So, you know. It's all good. You know what? I just realized I could have used the special ability of the staff, which makes it the spells that come through it slightly stronger. I mean, it's not going to make them extremely strong, probably, but, you know, any extra damage is better than not having extra damage. Of course. Alright. Let's hope he doesn't give us a charge, and if he does give us a charge, let's hope that we actually have the time to survive the charge rather than die from the charge. Alright. Hit him with 2, run. This is the right spot. Hit him with 1 this time because he's relatively close. Alright, hit him with... Oh god. Aha! We survived. Pretty sure he can't come over here. But we're not gonna, you know, we're not gonna give him the chance. Nope. Nice. Didn't die. Bro, we're not gonna get hit by you. fool thinks we're dumb. A little higher. There we go. That's right. That's right. Dirty tactics, guys. I mean, he's using dirty tactics as well. You know, so clearly it's justified at this point. That's how it works, right? Oh my gosh. He might actually come down here. Hold on a second. Let me switch to ye old bow. Wow, he's just gonna sit there and take it. You know what? Let's end this. For the spell. Come on, let this one hit him. Dang it. How about this one? Alright, no, fine. Wanted to end it with a spell, but, you know, he's just gonna make it difficult on us like that. Nope. He's just out of range. This should be... There we go. Soul of the Stray Demon. $5,500 souls from him. Not bad. Entirely pointless to retrieve those souls, but we're gonna do it anyway. There we go. Entirely worth it. Now we can actually go toward the boss. Once we get to the bottom of this elevator. And to the bottom of this ladder, which will take us a bit to get down. What, I said it would take a bit, I didn't say it would take a super long time. Okay. What? Seriously? I thought I would be safe right there. I mean, I should have gone up the ladder a bit more, I guess. But that's some butt. That is cheap. Let's see, is the lizard... I mean, I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Like, the lizard is almost definitely... Oh, what do you know? I guess you can either, one, leave the area and come back, or two, you can just die a couple of times and eventually the lizard will just come back. I see. As long as you didn't kill it, of course. I mean, once you kill them, they're dead. Of course. Dang it. Circle is what I wanted to press, not square. Wait a minute. Two of them. No, that's not two of them right next to each other. That's just one. But there's an item right here, and we want it. Why are you paying attention to us? Leave us alone. Bro, leave us alone. It's exactly the area I didn't think it was. They can... I actually did not know that they could leave the swamp. That's never happened for me. No, don't follow me. Leave me alone. Alright, fine. I mean, at least I've got another chance to find the area that I'm looking for, because there's a bow that I can find here, somewhere around here. I'll give it this one more shot. I think, if I remember correctly, if you follow along this wall, you just keep following along it, you should get to it eventually. The spot I'm looking for. Although I'm pretty sure I tried this, but I kept dying before I could actually reach the point. If I can just survive one time. Leave me alone. Yes, this is it. Dang it, wait. Seriously? Whatever, I guess I'll come back. I guess I'll come back when I'm just so swole that I can kill these guys pretty much instantly. This episode might not be as enjoyable as the other ones, if the other ones were actually enjoyable. I mean, I don't really know. Unless, you know, you guys give me a like. Or if you specifically say it was enjoyable, because then obviously that would mean you thought it was enjoyable. Although I suppose that's what a like does as well. Of course. But yeah, I'm rather than trying to get that item over there, I mean, unless I cross by that part again somehow. But the way I'm going, did I just... Should have gone the other way. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Drink. Really hate these guys because they're just so much stronger than the other ones for no reason. For no reason. They're there strictly to annoy you, and you know it. They have absolutely no purpose. Ah, symbol of adverse he's wearing on his head. More souls. Gives you more souls, but you lose 10 health per second. is basically how that piece of armor works. Trying to see. Ah, that's the crab is what that is. Ah, yes, the mushrooms. They are an enemy from... Dang it! Ah. Seriously? I mean, I guess I should have just attacked them. But I mean, I'm just trying to get the items, basically. I mean, I know I said I was going to challenge the boss, but I want the items, man. I need the items, even though I'm not going to use them. Just trying to dodge that one. There we go, that's one less enemy to deal with now. Just wait and see if we can find a dude that's just going to charge us. Drink up. Give him a steeb. There we go. Dang it. Stop steebing us. You don't get to steeb us. Only we get to steeb you. I said stop. Stop steebing. No steebing. The nerve of that guy, right? I said he didn't get to steeb me and he keeps steebing me. Listen guys, I just want the item, so as long as you... I see how it is. I see how it is. They're being racist. Clearly. It's the only explanation. Alright, let's use our superior skills. Of course. Now we've got his attention at the very least. We've got his attention. We've got his attention. There. And it's not even the item we wanted. I think I remember how we get the item now. We had to kill all three of them. Yay. As if we want to do that. I mean, because I know this is the area where you get it from. Jeez, chill, dude, chill. It's so much easier with pyromancy, dude. It's so much easier. Like, holy crap. Gonna hit him like this. Nice. Ah, yes. There, see? Hee and they totally think they've got a chance. There we go. The black bow is what we wanted. And just because we can, if we can kill that third guy, we will. Well then. And we're gonna use the standard bolts because they'll do more damage. Strictly because they'll do more damage. Funny thing is we're barely trying to dodge them. Does he actually give us anything? Nope, only 2 of them actually give you anything. Alright, nice. We actually got the item, so we're good. Excuse me. No, the black bow, I don't think it's actually extremely better, but it has better scaling. And so it'll probably do more damage in the end when you fully upgrade it, I think. I'll have to look that up. Excuse me. Finally. There we go. All right. You know what? Just ignore them. Just ignore them. Dang it! Don't stab me like that. Like, why would you do that? I mean, who does that though? Like, seriously, just casually stabs a guy like that. Can't even believe it. The nerve of him. Recognize this area? Well, I mean, it's not like we've been here before, but I mean, the aesthetic should seem pretty similar. Oops. There we go, good. Let me quickly homeward bone back to the bonfire, because there's no way to get back up from here. Like, you'd have to go all the way back around, essentially. So I'm just gonna homeward bone. But this is one of the loop arounds you should notice. You may have already noticed. I mean, especially if you've played the game before, you know where I am. But for those of you who aren't, you're about to see. Well, we attracted too much attention to ourselves. This isn't a bad place for farming, by the way, because you get like 300 souls per each of them, so it's not a terrible place for farming. Yet another crystal lizard. But I'm pretty sure you recognize where we are now because of the crystal lizard here. Ooh, nice. 2 Titanite scales. Yep, so look at that door. And you see that guy over there? Remember where we are now? And looky there. I remember how I told you his only purpose in being placed there is just so that he gets, you know, notified when you open that door, pretty much. He's just there to be annoying. You know? Worth it. It'd be totally cool if we didn't get hit by his attack there. Excuse me. Apologies if you could hear me drinking the water there. But I think that's better now. And of course, as you know, all crystal lizards are unique enemies, so there's not going to be another crystal lizard here anymore. Even the small ones are unique. The giant bearded sexy ones, also unique. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Should I end this part here, or should I just go ahead and go? Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep going. Don't know how much longer is left. Because, I mean, I'm doing this on a PS3, so, like, the maximum amount of time I can record is 1 hour straight, so I don't necessarily know when it's going to cut. Basically, as far as I know, it could end up, you know, stopping recording at any moment. Pretty much. So there will be times when you will miss like a couple of seconds because I have to start up a new session, basically. Another time that you would also miss out on a little bit is if I basically just lit all, like, the entire storage capacity of recorded video, if I let it fill. That would also be a reason why it would stop, essentially. But it won't get to that point because I've been deleting some. Which, I mean, that makes it kind of difficult to do, like, a compilation video, for instance, if I wanted to do, like, a compilation of, what's it called? You know, like, best moments of, like, you know, blah 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 year, basically. Makes it harder to do compilation video, but, you know, it doesn't make it harder to actually do, you know, the recording itself. We're invincible because of the door, yay. I mean, they can still get us cheekily a little bit if we're too close to the door. I can't remember if the weapon he's using right now is a dex weapon. You can get that, by the way. I can't remember if it's a dex weapon or not, but if it is, I'll use it. Because I'm trying to go no shield style. And that you can parry with that one. Come on, mate. No. No. No, man. No. Go after him. Oh, no, he's not a red eye one, I see. He's a regular. Yeah, like some of the ones that spawn have red eyes, those ones will, they'll fight the other ones, basically. Yeah, like he's doing right now. So essentially what you want to do for the first part is keep the red eyes alive as long as possible, if you can. So that, like, he'll just shave off the health of the, first, you know, the actual boss, basically. Fine, gosh. Oh, what? Seriously? Jeez. Okay. That was a bit of butt, you know. Some real salt there. Dumb maneuver. But I mean, at least I'll go in there with full health, you know, embered up this time. So I've got slightly more health to survive. I mean, I should just go back to the shrine and, like, upgrade the flask to +3 and, give myself the ability to carry 8 flasks. So I can heal 8 times with a +3 flask, which is probably enough to heal pretty much all of my health from 0. You know, if I, for some reason, didn't die at 0 health, which we already know I will die at 0 health. That's how it works, of course. Like, every single game, you get to 0 health, you die. Well, not every game, I suppose. I don't know. But for the most part, that's how it is, of course. Drink. I said drink. If you had just drunken when I told you to drink, then we wouldn't have gotten hit. If we can get him out of the way. Sip, sip. No, your opponent is me, okay? I'm really making it harder than it has to be honest. Last one I'm wasting right here. Serious mode now. The real question is, what shall we buff our blade with? Nothing or something? No. We're doing decent damage. We don't require to bathe our blade within, you know, we don't need to wipe any of the stuff on there, essentially. You know what I'm saying? The consumable items that allow you to coat your blade with a specific element. Don't need to. we can back up enough. We can get... Alright, yeah, he's gonna come towards us, yeah. Ideally, we can separate them somewhat. Okay, we done messed up there. Dang it. I thought he was gonna do the 2 attack. Alright, come on. Come on. Come for me. Come for me. Like... Yeah. It's right. I'm gonna just kind of watch this fight happen because essentially you don't want to accidentally hit the red eyes because they will become hostile to you if you hit them. But the red eyes are practically your friends as long as you don't hit them. And here's a case of, you thought he was dead, but he's not. He has actually got a second health bar. And by the way, if you die, you have to get him to, you have to deplete his first health bar once again to get him to this point. Pretty sucky, but unfortunately, that's how it works. And now he's got fire on his blade. Fun fact, you can't buff the sword that he's using, so, you know, it's cool, wreathed in flame like that, but you'll never be able to do what he's doing right now. Ah, yeah, I forgot about the fact that it does that. Nope, come on. Dang it! Seriously. That's so annoying. Alright, whatever. Just go one-handed the entire time so that we can use the crossbow more. Get our souls. Now look at that, 63. One thing I really hate about the crossbow is the fact that when you're reloading your ammo types, it just takes an absurd amount of time.